Assalamu alaikum. Our today topic is related to the research process or steps in the research process. Let's discuss steps of research process or scientific method or major steps in research process, or what are the major steps in research process, are the steps we follow in the conduction of any research study. Let's see what are. The first one is introduction, the second one is literature review, the third one is methodology, the fourth one is data analysis, the fifth one is conclusion, the sixth one is references. In introduction section, we definition of problem or recognition of problem. Problem means any research topic, or identification of problem or research topic. In introduction, we do definition and recognition of problem or identification of problem or research topic. Then we set objectives, research questions, or research hypothesis, or our proposed questions which we are going to answer in this whole process. The literature review is basically the search of existing resources in a acceptable manner or in a scientific manner. As we search in books and articles, research paper, all secondary data. We search our topic related or the problem related information and then cite them in literature review. The third one is methodology. In methodology, we set what kind of particular or what particular design we are going to adopt. Maybe it will be a qualitative research design, quantitative research design, it is a case study research design, it is a paper research, it is applied research. These are so many research design. We will discuss them in next video in detail, but here we just set or decide what particular design we will adopt in this particular study. The second one is tool of data collection or instrument. What will be our research instrument? Research instrument means this is the tool by which we collect the data from the field. It be a questionnaire, interview schedule, or interview guide, or participant observations, non-participant observations. And so we have so many tools in this. It may be a rating scale, Likert scale, Rutman scale, Thirst scale. We will discuss them in detail in upcoming videos. But here we just decide what kind of instrument we are going to use. The third one is sampling design. We have so many sampling design. The two major ones are the probability and non-probability sampling. We will adopt here probability sampling design and non-probability sampling design. In probability sampling design, what kind of design we will use, or either in probability sampling design, what kind of sampling design we will use. Here we will decide what kind of sampling design we have to. Here we will also decide who will be our participant. But these are the sub things or sub steps of the methodology. We will discuss them in detail one by one. The fourth one is tool of data analysis. What kind of tool we will use to analyze the data or interpret the data. We have in social sciences the spaces, eView, and so many other software on the basis of which we can describe or display our data and then analyze them to a simplest form. And fourth one is data analysis. In data analysis, we do data coding, data classification, data interpretation, and from this data coding, classification, and interpretation, we display the measure results. Then in chapter 5 or step 4 of research process, from this results we derive conclusion, or we write the overall report, or we display the final results or the final decision regarding a particular problem or research topic. We also do our own suggestions, which will lead to another research question, and this process continues from the suggestions to again introduction, and this cyclical process continues from introduction to the final conclusion, and from this conclusion it will give rise to introduction, then it will go to the conclusion. From that conclusion it will give rise to introduction of a new problem with a new perspective. The last one is references. And references, we display the sites, the resources we have to use in our research process. Those secondary sources are from what kind of sources we have collect the data, or we, in simple word, here we cite and display those sites which we have been used in collecting displaying the data in literature review. In references, displaying the detail of resources used in the research or scientific method. These steps are common in every research design, whether it is qualitative, it is quantitative, it is experimental, it is non-experimental, it is quasi-experimental, or it is in social sciences, or it is in natural sciences. And in every research we are going to follow these major steps. These are the major steps of every research. In social sciences we use different methods, techniques and procedure, on the basis of we have categorized them into social sciences. In natural sciences they use the tools or research instruments, the lab instrument and apparatus. Here we are using the questionnaire, the interview schedule, participant observation and non-participant observation as our apparatus, because our laboratory is society. Okay, wish you all the best and see you soon.